Hey everyone, this is John, and I want to talk to you today about one of my favorite places in South Carolina. This is a place called 40 Acre Rock. It's up in Kershaw County. Um, I think that's right. Maybe it's in Lancaster County. I don't know, but it's south of Charlotte, so maybe south east of Charlotte a little bit. But it's a giant area of exposed granite, like a piece of the Earth's crust. They call it 40 Acre Rock. That's the name for it. It's a nature conservancy location. Um, it's actually 11 acres, and I think the official geologic term for it is a pluton, just a large exposed area of granite. But anyhow, it's a really cool place. There's water actually here on this granite year round. These some pools harbor some uh, indigenous plants native only to this spot. But anyhow, there's also some really cool trees here. So you notice the pine trees on the edge of the plutons. I love these pine trees. In fact, in a minute I'm going to show you a bonsai composition I've created to try to mimic this. It's close. It's not an exact mimic, but I'll show you that in a minute. Some more examples of pine trees. In addition to pine trees, there's also some really cool eastern red cedars here, or the Juniperus virginiana. So here's one of the pools I was telling you about. These little red balls here are the plant that only grows here. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. Pretty beautiful spot. Notice the green grass growing in here. That grows underwater, submerged all year long, so pretty cool. You can see in the distance here that there's more exposed granite on the other side. There's a little gorge. I don't know, it's not a gorge, it's not that big, but it's got a creek running through it. So the stone, I don't know if it's been eroded away or what, but there's a creek that runs between two areas of the exposed stone. You can walk all over this place. So another close picture of those pines. These guys, I wish you could see better where they meet the pluton, because it's almost like the way a bonsai planting on a slab meets the slab. It just curves right over and just meets the stone. It's kind of cool. You can see it a little bit here, but nice old pine. Another interesting pine. Looking up from down, the junipers here are just awesome. Eastern red cedars. Here's one growing in a crack. There's just the tiniest crack, straight crack that grows along here, and the trees grow in a straight line across that crack. Who knows how old that tree is? Here's another example. Straight line. The roots only go out along the crack. Another nice old pine. Here's where the pluton kind of falls off and goes towards the creek. Looking back up across it. And you can see where the water drips down. There's also moss that grows here, and then some of the areas that's shaded you get more moss. Here's a great example of just solid moss. That's just moss growing over that granite. Alright, let's take a look now at my planting, and go easy on me, it's not that great. 3 trees, maybe 30 inches tall. Pot's about 20 inches. Really close to the same size, I realize that. Close to the same height. This is before I wired them. They'd really just been getting healthy and growing vigorously and strong. Backside. Here's after I wired them. Still have a long ways to go. I can see, looking at this, I have some work to do on the tops. I wish this tree had more branches. I really like this tree. This one, it's okay. A couple different angles. I got to tell you, 2 dimensions just doesn't do this tree justice. You really have to see it in 3 dimensions to appreciate it. So, anyhow, there it is.